Hi, welcome to Manor Park. It's Tim and Jim here, just going to tell you what vehicles didn't sell at our very successful auction that we had. We do have a few cars that have come in but we thought it would be more important to tell you about the 10 or 12 cars that we've got left, because we sold everything else, didn't we?
We did. We had a great day, didn't we, Jim?
We did.
Superb.
A fantastic weekend, all in all.
Yeah, it was amazing.
When we look at the cars here, we also are still negotiating on some of these cars. So by the time you watch this video, some of them might have already been sold as well.
Yes.
But we'll start with this.
Yes. Nice cheeky little Fiat with a twist. So
Yes.
it's a Fiat 500 with a twist because it's an EV.
Yes.
So you've got some Tesla batteries in the back. And as a consequence, this will be a quick little thing. Professionally converted.
Yes.
The paintwork looks really, really nice, as does the interior. The nice Commando alloys there as well. So it looks the part and so usable as well.
I'm just going to show Charlotte in the back of there.
You get that extra performance.
I normally expect to see something nice and oily in there, don't you?
Indeed you do.
Not this time.
Not this time, absolutely. But it looks the part, Jim.
It does. We like this.
Price-wise on that one, we're looking at somewhere between 25 and 27.
We do, but
open to a bid though, I guess.
Just going to say that out of all the cars that we have available, they are available, they didn't sell, give us a ring, because if you make an offer on any of these cars, we will speak to the vendor on your behalf, providing it's sensible, that is.
Yeah.
But do it, because you never know.
You never know.
People may decide to take an offer at this stage, so give it a try.
Definitely.
Right, moving on.
Yeah, so here's an unusual bit of kit. So this one didn't sell, unfortunately. Well, it's a rare little thing, this.
I like this. You drove this, didn't you?
I did drove it, and I was super surprised how well this drove. And it appears to be really well put together.
It is.
It just felt very, very solid. It felt very safe. And I was pleasantly surprised by how well it went as well.
Yes.
So it's a super little thing, very unusual.
It is. Now, this is not a kit car, by the way. This is called a DRK.
DRK,
I think they made 56 of them, maybe, there and thereabouts. So this was actually manufactured by a small group of guys in Ellesmere Port.
Yeah.
So
local car?
Yes, Renault running gear.
Yes.
But it's very, as Tim says, it's extremely well put together and drives beautifully.
It does. It drives really well.
So
and it's got a bit of a Morgan look to it, hasn't it? The Morgan three-wheeler look.
It's kind of that. Yeah, great looking car.
Yeah. Price-wise, Jim, we were looking at somewhere between 10 and 12 on that one.
We were. But same rules apply.
Same rules apply.
Give us a call. If it's in the bounds of reality, we'll make the call.
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
Right.
And
moving on.
Yeah, this little minivan. So this one's had a previous restoration.
Yes.
By the looks of it, it's held up particularly well, the resto. So that says to me it's a quality job. Baby blue with the white roof. You've got the upgraded interior as well, with the black leather piped in blue.
Yep.
It's running a slightly larger engine from the original 850. So it gives it a bit more extra poke. You've got a bit more attitude with the locks as well with the Cooper
wheels,
Cooper wheels. You've got the Motorlita style steering wheel there. It's just a tidy little
It's very pretty in there, isn't it? It's very pretty.
Very pretty. Ideal for a local handyman, I would say.
It could be anything.
Florist, just a little run around.
It's a fantastic
vehicle. It's got plenty of character. It's very, very cute.
It is.
And that is not a huge amount of money, because I've seen minivans go for 15 plus.
Well, I was surprised that didn't sell, to be fair.
Me too, because it's very tidy.
It's an opportunity for somebody.
I think so. I mean, again, we're open to an offer, but somewhere 13, 14, 15,000 pounds, something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
I think on that one.
Right, let's move on. One thing we did say, that we've got cars coming in.
Yes.
This has just come in, by the way. So this is a beautiful 1999 911 C2 996, but it's only done circa 65,000 miles, and it's a manual gearbox, and it has the C4S front bumper on it. Yeah. Very pretty car.
Ticks a few boxes, that doesn't
Great history, but we'll tell you more about that next week.
Yep. Okay.
Right, moving on.
This has also arrived as well, Jim.
It has, yes.
We've
touched on this
one, but we've touched on this one.
This is beautiful, by the way.
This is a great lump of Rolls-Royce motoring, 1930s. This is a very special car. We will tell you more about this in due course. I was blown away by this when it appeared.
Me too.
It's just a stunning piece of beautiful mechanical engineering with a Rolls-Royce
And a great piece of history.
Badge on the front. It's just lovely. It's just loads
beautiful.
of history with that one. So we'll tell you more about that in due course.
We will.
Let's have a wander over here.
Right.
So.
And as you can see, we're quite empty now because a lot of the
we
cars
are.
we sold on the bikes at the weekend have left the building.
Yeah.
Bit like Elvis. So, and more are coming in.
Couple of cars here, Jim, which are still available.
Yeah, so the RS Turbo.
We've got the RS Turbo here. Obviously, it's a Series 2.
Yes.
It's had paint, and the paint's particularly nice on this one. I should point out, it is a Cat D.
It is.
Which is why the price is £9,000-10,000.
It is, but Cat D, in the greater scheme of things, check it out, but in the greater scheme of things, Cat D means it's very minor damage.
Yes.
So I wouldn't worry too much about that. And when a car has been restored and rebuilt, as this one has, whatever the Cat D may well have been, it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
There we go.
Absolutely.
And then we have this little beauty.
Little?
It's all relative, Timothy. It's all relative. So, yeah, we'll talk about that later. So
That's one for a pint.
Yes. So we have this middle-sized beauty. There we go.
Yes.
Bentley Arnage. This again, come from the Isle of Man. The number plate that's on it is an Isle of Man plate, which has to come off. However, this is a beautiful car. And again, price-wise on this is early 20s, which is quite unbelievable, really.
Yeah,
but anyway,
it is.
There we are. So this is still available.
This one's the Mulliner spec as well, Jim, isn't
It's
it?
a Mulliner and beyond.
And beyond, right,
It's got more spec on it. So it's
super,
really,
isn't it?
really nice.
Isn't it a super looking car?
It is. Yeah. we like
Okie
that.
doke.
Yeah, nice car. It's got the turned aluminium dash. It's got the half wood dash.
Yeah.
It's got the 20-inch wheels. It's a very, very nice car. And the colour.
Yeah, it's
You
beautiful,
look
isn't
under
it?
this light here now. That colour.
Yeah, it's super, isn't it?
beautiful.
Super.
Yeah, we like
Okie
that.
doke.
Right.
And then we've got this little chap here. So this is something special, isn't it? I see a rather large engine poking out that bonnet.
Yes.
Certainly not the original A35 engine, is it? That one?
No, I don't think it's a 1098cc, is it? No, it's a 3.5 litre V8. But as we speak, there's an inquiry and an offer come in on this morning.
Right.
Which we are just about to speak to the vendor to see if he will accept it. It's not far off the reserve, but that's poetry in motion. That's what happens.
That's what happens.
It's happening as we speak now.
Yeah. It's got a nice bit of patina on this one because it's an older conversion.
It's an older conversion. It's a 70s.
Yeah.
But if you look inside, I mean, again, we've done this before, but look inside there. Just look at that. The colour combination, the seats, everything is beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
And we're talking 8s, 9s, 10s on this one, are we, Jim? Somewhere around there.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
But, we'll just have to see where it goes. But as I say, we're talking to a chap now and negotiation is in place as we speak.
Okay. And then we've got another hot rod here, haven't we, Jim? So this one's a 1950 Ford V8 Pilot.
Yes.
Obviously,
Or it was.
You got the deck on. It was when it was new. You got this deck on the back here.
Yep.
It's trimmed in this, I don't know, black leatherette, I would say. Probably. It's a manual by the looks of it as well.
It is, manual gearbox.
And it's quite a look, isn't it?
It's a whole lot of fun, this.
Yeah.
Tell you, open wheeled, proper 50s style hot rod.
Yes.
Open engine. Makes a wonderful noise.
And we're after about between 7 and 8 on that one, aren't we?
Yeah. So,
yeah. 1950s, that one, 1950.
Yeah, so again, give us a call. It's something that we can talk about. It's a very unique vehicle, so you're never going to see another one. The traffic lights parked next to you, that's for sure.
Oh, definitely not.
And a whole load of fun. And I believe,
Absolutely.
I know, there's a whole big social circle with hot rods.
Yes.
It's a massive,
I can well believe it.
Like the Volkswagens, there's a big thing about these now.
Yeah.
So,
and we're coming into a bit of nice weather now, aren't we? So that would be great.
Well, it's a bit warmer today.
A touch.
Touch warmer.
A touch warmer, yeah.
Yes, positively tropical.
Okay, that's great. So I think the rest of the cars are outside,
They
Jim.
are, so we'll pop outside.
Should we go and have a look? Yeah, okay. Jim, just before we go outside, I must show you this little Singer, which has just come in for the next sale.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's lovely. It's an older restoration, but it's held up spectacularly.
You wouldn't know.
It's beautiful. I mean, the common consensus is that this is probably one of the best out there that's up for sale at the moment.
I would think so.
Beautiful little car.
I would think so. It's a beautiful car.
Yeah.
Very much of the time.
Yeah.
It's beautiful interior. I mean, just look at that interior.
Paintwork's good, interior's good. You've got the weather gear as well.
When you say it's an older restoration,
93.
Really?
I mean, this is over 30 years worth of
my
restoration,
God.
so it just held up
It's
spectacularly well, hasn't it?
fresh. I mean, you know, what I'm about to say is you've got to give the vendor absolute credit for keeping this in this condition.
Yeah, one of the best out there, like I say. Little four-seater as well, so it's practical.
It's amazing.
But we'll do a bit more on that, next week. We'll do a bit more on that, because that was a little beauty, that one.
I do like that.
Somewhere between £11,000 and £13,000 on that one, Jim.
Really?
I just don't think that's...
I think that should be more, but anyway.
Yeah.
There
okay.
we are.
Should we go and get wet?
Let's go and get wet.
Let's go and get wet. So here we are outside, Jim.
We are.
And we're avoiding the rain somehow.
It
looks poised to rain, I must admit. So we've got this. This chappie didn't sell. It's a Renault Dodge Commando, is that right?
That is correct, yes. It's been restored. It's got a lovely story to it, which we mentioned last time, but it's different.
It is.
But if you guys out there in the truck world and you want something different, this is definitely
There are collectors out there.
Of course
trucks,
there are.
Aren't there?
And condition, I mean, aside what it is, its condition is fabulous.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, so...
Super.
Regardless of what the vehicle is, its restoration was amazing. So that is a very, very nice thing.
Yeah. 12 to 14 on that one.
But again, like we said earlier,
to offer.
Give us a bell.
Yeah. And then onto this Mercedes Sprinter here, Jim.
Yes.
So this one's really, it's a Mercedes Sprinter van with a twist, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Because you've got room in the back there for 3 to 4 people. It's all been very recently fitted out, hasn't it?
It has.
It's a super looking thing.
Yeah.
With a real presence, actually, and super practical.
Yeah, and as well as 3 to 4 people, there's also room for 2 to 3 motorbikes as well. Right. And that's the idea. It's meant to be a race truck.
Right.
So if you go to your race meetings, whether it's race bikes, scramblers, trials, whatever, the room is in there. You've got to come and see it, really. If you're interested in something like this and you want something like this, come and see it because it's beautiful. Yeah. It's probably better than most people's homes inside there. It's really nice.
And there's a deal to be done on that one.
There
in
is.
the region of £25,000, £26,000, £27,000. Yeah. We think on that one.
We think. Right.
Okay, then.
Down.
So that's sold. That's
sold.
The Escort van.
Escort van, yes.
Liveried as a BT van.
Well, that's what it was.
Right,
it was originally a BT van, diesel Escort. It drives amazing.
Yes.
There has, there's an offer has come in for this again this morning.
Okay.
Not quite enough.
Right.
But it's working. But this was an original BT van back in the day.
Right.
And the gentleman's put it back exactly how it was.
Looks great, doesn't it?
Yeah. If you work for BT and you have a bit of a reminisce.
Absolutely.
This is the one for you.
So that's done just under 100,000 miles. We've got a cam belt done in 2021. It's a diesel version, isn't it?
Yeah, I think they all were, to be fair.
Yeah, MOT through to January 2026.
Yeah.
So you've got a nice long ticket on it, and it certainly looks the part.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was it? 5 to 6 on that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
5 to 6,000 there or thereabouts. So sold. The Jag sold. That's Lewis's Hyundai.
That's Lewis, yeah. That belongs to Pickle.
That's Jag.
That's sold.
And now. Yeah. I was a bit surprised it didn't go.
I knew you were going to say that because so am I.
I know.
What's wrong with the world?
I was a bit surprised. By rights, that should have sold, and it should have sold really well.
That should have flew.
It's not just any 156. It's the GTA version.
It's the baby, isn't it?
So the 3.2, that Busso engine is just an absolute peach.
It is.
Leather interior. You've got the 17-inch teledial alloys there, which really look the part. The body kit.
Yeah.
130,000 miles on that one.
But lovely history.
Great history. And not an expensive car. We reckon somewhere between £6,000 and £8,000, which given the performance, given the looks, given the rarity, I think that's a bit of a snip.
Well, so do I. And, Italian cars are up and coming. And I really do think in performance per pound, back in the day, this was quicker than most things out there.
Yeah.
But
today,
definitely. It's great value, as you say. But I think that's a future, that's a sleeper.
Yeah, me too.
I think in 3 or 4 years' time, that's going to be in the mid-teens, that car.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because there are very few of them around.
Yeah. It needs a little bit of getting at, doesn't it? Just a little bit. Just a little bit of paint here and there.
But nothing major.
But that's 20-odd years old, 130,000 miles. That's almost to be expected.
It is, and it's not accident damage. It's just little bits of rust here and
wear
there.
And tear, isn't it?
So it's not being damaged. It's just the way it is.
It's wear and tear.
Right, where are we now?
Let's go and have a look at the Cayman.
Let's go and look at the Cayman.
So again, I was pretty surprised this didn't go as well.
Yeah, me too.
It's a nice looking sports car, this. Coming up to 20 years old as well. And it still looks fresh, doesn't it? It still looks fresh.
It does. No, it does. It's a good looking car. It's You know, typical Porsche. It's silver, black leather.
Yeah.
It's just a nice thing.
Yeah.
It's,
Just under 80k on that one, Jim.
Yeah.
We've got an MOT on it through to July. It's only done 1,000 miles since the last service, so that bodes well for the future.
It does.
It's a tip. 3.2 is this one, Jim?
3.2,
3.2, yeah.
I think, yes.
Okay. So it's an S as well, so you've got a bit more poke there.
Yeah.
£8,500 to £9,500, but again, I think there's probably a deal to be done on that one.
Yeah, I think so. And when you think of what 911s are all about, and they are becoming a little bit, creeping up and creeping up, which is good, but it'll bring these up as well.
Yeah, it will.
So
It will.
there we go.
It will.
And
Yeah.
I think there's one more car, that has come in.
That has come in, yeah.
Which is just down here.
It's just, we're going to brave the weather for everybody out there.
Yeah, see the things we do for
all
our
our
public.
viewers. And if I can see it, I can't even see it. Can you?
I can't see it either.
Has he taken it inside?
He must have took it inside.
Well, it's a Bentley Continental, Jim, isn't it?
It's a Bentley
GTC in
GTC converse, silver with Portland, which is grey.
Yeah.
20-inch wheels, blue hood.
Yeah.
It's done
under 30.
Yes, it
under
has.
30,000 miles.
Lovely car, minimal ownership.
Right.
Great colour combo. But we'll do more about that next week.
We'll do more about that next week.
And I think that's it, isn't it?
That's it. Just while we're talking, just a quick word about other stuff that's coming in.
Yes.
So there's a beautiful metallic green Cortina GXL 2 litre 72 coming in next week, which is beautiful.
With a vinyl roof?
With the vinyl roof, yeah. It's a proper GXL
Nice.
as well. The embellishes on the wheels, the Ross style wheels, all the chrome, great.
Yep.
So guided somewhere between 13 and 15 on that one.
Yep.
We're going to be seeing a TVR Chimera hopefully as well, which is beautiful, just over 50,000 miles. And we're going to be seeing a later 2013 Mini Cooper S, but it's not a standard Mini Cooper S, it's a John Cooper Works.
Oh, yeah.
And it's got full BMW service history since new. Just over 30,000 miles on that one. Looking at £6,000 or £7,000 on that. So that's a great example coming in. So excited about that.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you've got some kit coming in as well.
I know some kit coming in. We've got a Jaguar XK Coupe in, they call it bright red, but it has got a name which escapes me at the moment. Fireglow, I think they call it, but it's bright red with two-tone black and beige leather. That's coming in. That'll be a bit of a piece.
Nice.
With a personalised plate on it comes with it.
That sounds like right up your street.
It does sound right up my street. However,
You've just bought something else, haven't you?
Yeah. If I'd have known, but anyway, hindsight's a wonderful thing, isn't it?
Indeed.
We've got, what else we got coming in? A Subaru SVX.
Okay.
We've got another Porsche coming in, another 911.
Right.
We've got another Subaru coming in. Norman has got, and this you'll love this. We have got a replica Del Boy Reliant van.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Love it.
No, me too. Now that is something which really impresses me. Another bit, we've got a BMW E30 convertible coming in. There's many cars.
Many cars.
This is the beauty of what we do. Our auction just finished on Saturday.
Yes.
Saturday evening, the phone starts ringing. There are cars coming in, which is fantastic.
Indeed.
Oh, I've also got as well. Do you remember that nice chap Jared who brought us lots of biscuits?
Oh yes.
Yeah, he's got a BMW 325 Ti Compact.
Rare.
Very rare.
Yeah.
Which is I think it's called Calypso red, like a deep metallic red.
Lovely.
That will be beautiful.
Yeah,
now that is a car.
Yeah,
the performance that car's got, unbelievable.
Yeah.
So that's coming as well.
That's great.
So if you're watching, Jared, thank you, and don't forget the biscuits.
Don't forget the biscuit. So they're all coming in for our auction on April the 5th.
They are.
And don't forget, guys, as well, we've also got our Platinum sale at the end of April, which is going to be a really special event on the Wednesday evening. Jim.
Well, we've got... It's high-end cars, and it can be anything from the 1920s up to brand new. So we don't mind what it is, as long as it's got a higher price tag. Now, at the moment, we've got 8 or 9 cars. I think yesterday we just got a Ferrari 458 Spider. Nice. We've got, fingers crossed, we've got a 1966 Aston Martin DB6.
Nice.
We've got Rolls-Royce Ghost, we've got a 575 Maranello, a 360 Spider. So we have some really nice, desirable top cars coming in. Yeah. So keep watching. We'll tell you more about that as time goes on.
That's going to be a real special event.
It's really special.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, we are. So something we're doing as a special thing. We're probably trying to do 3 a year.
Yeah.
So it's going to be exciting as that.
Yeah, amazing.
So
brilliant.
Ring us with anything. That's what we're here to do. We're here to value and help. let's see what we can do.